I'm just gonna say Dan Seagrave here, and I just want to ask you some stuff
on the Suffocation tour bus.
Yeah, well, whatever you want to call this monstrosity, but just, I don't know, just run off some shit about Suffer, what you think, how you heard about them, what you did for them, shit like that. Just ramble on.
How I heard about Suffocation through Roadrunner Records.
Right.
Basically. So way back in 1991.
Yeah.
Kind of the very beginning of my relationship with Roadrunner Records. Suffocation were one of the I suppose the first bands that Roadrunner
Right. Yeah. I mean, I back then I was just doing some other shit, but checking out your artwork on Morbid and some other earlier stuff.
Right.
It was good stuff. And then when I found out they got you on that, I thought it was pretty sick. And I just wondered, like, from your point of view, what it was all like. You know, like what the scene was like. Like, where'd you come from? How long have you been doing art at that point? How long have you been like?
At the point when I did the first cover for Suffocation.
Yeah.
I guess 1988 I started doing album covers, so prior to that I'd been doing art, but you know, I was only a teenager, so by the time I did the Suffocation album, I'd done a few record covers.
Right.
You know, I think the Morbid Angel thing set the way on the death metal path. Roadrunner Records kind of, you know, I think they kind of picked up on that.
Yeah.
Kind of brought me on board.
Did you like death metal?
Yeah, I was more. I started off doing thrash metal.
Right.
Thrash metal covers.
Yeah. That's Jay, the driver.
Oh no, he's up.
Oh.
Yeah, I started doing thrash metal covers. That was how I started out on RKT Records.
Yeah.
Like For Lawnmower Death.
Right.
Bands like that.
I've come across covers and I'm like, holy shit, that's Dan Seagrave. I found out, you know. And I'm like, I didn't even know that was like, there's some covers out there. Actually, you know where I came across the covers was on your website. I saw covers. I was like, holy shit, he did that one too. That's pretty sick. He did a lot of good shit. Man.
A lot of stuff, and it started out with more thrash, and then I think with Morbid Angel it kind of went into the death metal thing, Entombed. You know, then we're in the death metal thing, and then Roadrunner Records come in, and I think they kind of picked up on that. So Suffocation were one of the first bands I was asked to do album covers, an album cover for.
Does the music, the sound of the band, the music influence you in what direction you might want to go with the art?
To a degree, I mean, yeah, absolutely. I mean, in the old days, I didn't always get to hear the music. Yeah. Actually, so. I mean, it's different now with internet and MySpace and that sort of thing. Yeah. It's instant. So I get a lot of inquiries now. People have the MySpace.
Yeah.
And so, you know, so a band will come to you, they'll say, do you want to do a cover? You can go to their MySpace.
Yeah.
If you like it, it's like, yeah, okay.
Right.
But that's cool. If you don't like it, then maybe not, you know.
So.
But in the old days, you know, you didn't have the MySpace thing, so you didn't have that instantaneous connection with the music. So a lot of the time I was working, I mean, I think on the first, I'm not sure if, it's alright.
That's Joe. now, man?
Hello. Loaded. Is everybody up or what?
Yeah, everybody's up. Make some noise.
Last call. The driver's awake. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
So I think on the first Suffocation album, I'm not sure if I got...
Effigy.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I got a tape or... I can't remember if I got the music beforehand. I don't think I did.
Right.
And I just had to kind of...
So where just the name
what
made
I did
you come
is,
out? What were you thinking when you came over? Like, can you remember what you were thinking?
Yeah. I mean, basically the title and the song titles and the title of the album.
Yeah.
That was the thing I held on to. So, you know the kind of music and you know the intention, and that's what I had to go with at that time.
Right.
So, and then you know the title and those words, Effigy of the Forgotten.
Right.
You know, that allows you to conjure up, me anyway, visual images of you know, what you can put to that. So
this Joe again, he's trying to get past. You getting past, Joe?
Yeah, sorry.
Go ahead.
I should probably have a cup. I don't get in trouble in here. Where's
That's
Hobbs,
all right.
dude?
I don't know. Who cares? He's drunk and high somewhere. So, on Effigy of the Forgotten, there's these mechanical-looking creatures or whatever it is. Do you have a name for them or anything? Do you call them anything? Because we call them just like the machines or whatever. I don't know what the hell they are, but we're like, the effigy machine.
To me, what I did with that title, like a title can really suggest a lot to me, and I can take a few words and I can imagine a great deal from a few words, and that title to me suggested a kind of, you know, there's something, a small remnant of something left behind from a complete, maybe annihilation of, I don't know, the earth or the world or civilization. There's just something left that's kind of a token of what was. But also in that painting, and I'm actually just rediscovering the painting now because I brought a print here today.
I can't believe you didn't ask you to bring more prints.
Well, they're very expensive to make those prints.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they are.
All right.
Because they're fine art prints, and I literally picked up the print today from the print shop.
Yeah.
And it's the first time I've looked at that artwork on that scale before. And so I'm looking at it, I'm remembering, all the stuff, all the detail. You don't see it because I'm used to seeing it on a CD.
Yeah.
Because I haven't looked at the original.
I've never seen the original, actually.
Yeah, so
like, how big is the original?
The original is about 50. I remember it being about 52 centimeters. So that's about 25 inches or something. And the print is 24 inch.
Right.
So it's actually
close,
very close to the original size. But it's kind of, I've standardized the size for the print for the purpose of the print.
Yeah.
But as I'm looking at it, I'm remembering what I was doing. I mean, bear in mind it's 17 years ago when I did it.
How old were you?
20 when I did it.
Yeah.
So it was a long time ago.
That's crazy.
But yeah, the idea being, I think that the world has been kind of erased, but there's something coming back.
Right.
There's some kind of remnant of life that's kind of seeping back through the minutia and the chaos, and it's kind of, but it's different. It's like this hybrid evil that's kind of taking over. So
between Effigy and then Breeding the Spawn, when you got the Breeding the Spawn deal to do that cover, what? Go ahead, go by. I'll ask. I'll re-ask.
Hello.
Derek, all drunk, 7-Eleven.
I ain't even that drunk. Chips and salsa though.
Alright, I got some salsa already.
7-Eleven.
Nobody loves me.
Nobody loves Terrence. There he is.
7-Eleven. What'd you get?
No, I got fried chicken.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't give a crap.
Chicken? What are you, black? Oh yeah, so what I was saying was between Effigy and Breeding the Spawn, I think some people might want to know, like, when you got to do Breeding the Spawn, what did you think of anything and like try to tie it into the first album cover? Like, or did you just go with the name and do a whole different cover, or were there like some little hints in there? So I always wondered if there was something in there that just like somehow had to do with the first cover. Or maybe I just thought that because the artwork was exactly, you know, you could tell it's you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know, it's hard to say because it's going back in time, and I have to think about what I was thinking of, but what I do know, again, is that the title, Breeding the Spawn,
right.
To me, you know, if I'm taking that title into my brain, then, you know, I'll take that and I'll filter it into images.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I did. So, but, you know, certainly I would have been considering what I'd done prior to that for Suffocation.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I wasn't, you know, I definitely wasn't, you know, trying to do what I'd done before or anything like that. But,
right.
You know, I'd take the title. Generally speaking, I'd mostly take the title into consideration, and and that's the thing. That's the thing that's driving the visual aspect.
Right.
Who's the driver?
Yep. He's getting ready.
I'm driving the visual aspect. Drivers.
Is there anything in those album? What's that? Oh, it says.
It's my coat.
Is there anything in those album covers that you might have put in there that's personal, or anything that maybe?
I used to do like a little symbol thing.
Yeah.
But then I stopped doing that.
So is there no symbols in ours?
Huh?
Is there any symbols like that in any of the Suffolk covers, or?
Yeah.
Wait, yeah.
Yeah, and the first two. But then I just stopped doing it because it was just my personal kind of little kind of symbol-y thing. But
is it with you?
I'm not even gonna say what.
I know you're not gonna, but
it's there.
So it's not in the signature then. It's somewhere in the cover.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Thing.
I always look to see if there's something like that. That's pretty cool.
Actually, I'm not sure if it's in the second one. It's in the first one.
It's in the first one.
That print. That's.
Would it be on the Altars of Madness?
Yeah.
Just so somebody can compare if they wanted to. Like me, because I'm going to go compare and see if I can find it.
Yeah, it will be in there, yeah.
Cool, that's really cool.
I can't remember where it is, but it's
yeah.
I stopped doing it in 92.
Alright, you'll have to bring it back maybe.
No.
And what's the Souls to Deny? What were you thinking?
Well.
That was more recent, so.
Yeah, that one, totally, again, you know, like the title, and I think actually the band, you guys.
Yeah, we had some ideas.
You had some ideas.
Yep, go ahead, Joe.
I may cut through.
Big man, big cat.
Sorry, edit that out.
Hey,
This is
You remember
heavy
grabbing the
metal
mic
shit.
I know, we have to finish this though because.
$10 a pack.
10.
Yeah, I know,
10.
that's what I paid before when you
All right,
smoked them all.
so you owe me $10 because I bought one for myself and I bought it for you just because you
I'll
told
give
me
you
to.
five. I'll give you
Even
five.
knowing that we were gonna go back to our country, no pun intended. That's ridiculous for tobacco.
Is that Marlboro or what?
It's not even
That's what
Marlboro.
it
It's
is. That's-
Benson and Hedges, actually.
Well, whatever subsidiary of it is, I paid $10 for a fucking pack of cigarettes in
All right, listen,
Canada,
you got
in
anything you
America,
wanna
and it was the
extend?
same
Do
thing.
you have anything you want to extend? Because I
Dan
don't want to hold them
Seagrave,
up
the
anymore.
only thing that I can really say is thank you for making us a great cover that everybody has like told us about and that we love and that we've looked at since I was 21. So
Hey, man.
you got to figure on. I'm old fart right now. So this man, he's the man. He's
He's got a
many,
5-head.
many.
He's got a 5-head.
Yo, you have zits on your head. But regardless, great artist. Everybody, you guys should know him. This is what he really looks like. He's the man that made Effigy, made us have that image. Peace.
Cool, man.
Thanks, man. I don't want to hold you. Anything else you want to say? Anything about Suffo? Something for the DVD?
Oh, I don't know, you know.
We destroy
Oh my God.
all of the bands you've ever worked with? Anything like that? No. I'm kidding.
Definitely. Well, you know, I mean, hey, this is the first art print I'd made was Suffocation.
That's sick.
It's one of the,
Very cool.
it's definitely in terms of my album covers. It's been, you know, I think a milestone.
Right. All right, cool. I don't want to hold you up no more. Hang out, drink some beer.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, man. Later.